ready for your next comic? She is awesome. I love this woman. You see her at the Stress Factory, Catch a Rising Star. Please put your hands together for Carlin Briggs, everyone. Carlin.
Hello. How is everyone doing? Good. So, my niece started third grade in September. So they had like a meet the teachers, kind of like a career day kind of thing. So her parents went and she got to invite one other person. She invited me. So what you have to do is you get in front of the class and you have to throw out hints of what your occupation is. So she says, "Hi everyone, my name is Kara and this is my Aunt Carlin. She only works at night. She works on a stage and men give her money. Sometimes women." So I recently lost 40 pounds. Yay! Yes. Been watching what I eat. I've been exercising. And actually, I was watching Dr. Oz, and he had some experts on. And one of them was an exercise expert, exactly. And what it was is she was saying that you get an accountability partner, okay? So when you go to the gym, you have someone to be accountable. So what you do is you switch sneakers. So I'll have one of my sneakers and one of her sneakers. So I haven't been to the gym in 6 months because I only have one sneaker. And then they had on an expert, a healthy eating expert. Now my thing is sugar. I'm addicted to sugar. Anything sugar, that is, you can relate. It's like the drug. It is awesome. So that is my thing. So she was saying if sugar is your thing, what you do is you buy candy with the wrapper on. That way, by the time you open it, you won't want it. That's bullshit. Okay? I will eat the paper and the candy. I was like, oh my God, she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. She does not know what she's talking about. So, I recently fell off the wagon. And my drug of choice was Nutter Butters. Yes, they are sinful. And I like the ones with the wafers and the creamy peanut butter inside. Oh my God, they are heavenly. I bought a package. I ate them in 10 minutes flat. I ate them so fast I had to count my fingers. I was like, oh shit, no! Okay. Oh, whoa! That's how good they were. But then, you know what? Then the guilt starts washing over you. It's like, oh, it's doing so good. And now, oh man, I'm feeling guilty. I felt so guilty. I felt Jewish. Oy vey. I felt Jewish. I was like, wow, what can I do to get out of this slump? To make myself feel better. So I turned on My 600-Pound Life. Because I know I'm doing better than her. Yes. Yeah, I know that's mean, but it made me feel better. It really did. It really did. And not only that, I'm proud of my accomplishments because I can still fit into the earrings that I wore in 2nd grade. Yes. So my car recently died. Yes. It needed a motor. I had to have a motor put in. And not only that, being a stand-up comedian, the car is one of the most important things you have to have. Okay, so I pretty much relied on on my friends, the kindness of my friends, which was really, really nice, But also it's, when you ride with people, it's a way to get to know them, okay? It's great. It's a great way to get to know them. Love riding with the women, but with the men, when they've been married more than 10 years, yeah, you hear every story. I feel sorry for the wife. After 10 years, oh my goodness, you hear how they won first prize in the science fair and their first touchdown. And I was like, oh, okay, that's why your wife wants you to go out and do comedy. I understand. I get it. But last I checked, ears are not supposed to bleed, okay? That's how bad it was. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm getting a ride. But you know what? It was okay. And I appreciated the rides. I did. I really did. But it got a little iffy when they wanted me to pay for oil changes. Yeah. And then not only that, I drew the line when they said they wanted me to pay for karate classes. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. So anybody have kids?
Yep.
Okay, no, nobody has really said anything. I was like, okay, nobody else can. Well, I have kids, okay? You know, love my son. Love him, I do. But we're going through some, I don't know what you want to call it. I call it growing pains. Otherwise, it would be called murder, okay? Yeah, the latest thing is that he says that I overpressure him. Overpressure you? What, are you making shit up? I was like, oh, I overpressure you? He's like, Mom, it gets to be too much. I'm like, well, I'm your mom. I'm your cheerleader. That's what I'm supposed to do. You know? So, I mean, I understand maybe the marching band was over the top, but maybe the baton twirler really did it. I get it. And then not only that, recently he had a big test coming up, okay? And he was going to change his grade from a C to a B. So I said, okay, I'm not going to ask him right away, okay, about the test. So I let it go a few days or whatever. And I said, hey, Merrick, you had that big math test. How did it go? He says, Mom, the good thing is we have our health. I said, shit, no college for him. No college for him. And he recently, he went to the prom. And they have like a group of friends, okay? So he asked out one of the girls, okay? So she said yes. Now they had went out or whatever, and then when he went to the store, I don't know what he was thinking, but he left his phone in the back of the car on record, and heard the girl ask out their other guy friend. I was like, wow. Then when he got in the car, he listened to it, and he said, hey, you want to listen to this? And he let them listen to it, and then the girl all of a sudden, she felt sick, and she wanted to go home. I was like, oh my goodness, that's like James Bond crap, you know? It's like, wow. So then I was like, okay, well, you're not going to her. Okay, who are you going with? He said, I'm going with Ethan. I said, okay. He's like, we're going to see about a limo and get our tuxes and stuff. And when I was trying to be with it, I was, and I'm thinking, okay, Ethan's maybe, her parents are Greek, maybe it's Ethania, I was really trying to go with it, I really was, and I couldn't take it anymore. I said, who the hell is Ethan? He says, oh no, Mom, it's not like that. It's not like that. No, I'm not that way. I was like, oh, okay, great. I mean, don't get me wrong. I will root for someone else's kid to be gay, but not mine. Okay. Sorry, I just won't. I'm not with that. But he ended up going by himself, and he said he had a great time. And the funny thing about it is that, okay, he didn't go with anyone, but he had to have a stretch limo. Yeah, by himself, he had to have a stretch. And he said, Mom, I want to make an entrance. I said, what the hell? And I told him, I said, I'll pay for a sedan, okay? And he's like, no, I want to stretch. I said, well, then you pay for it yourself. And he did. I was shocked. So when he pulled up to the prom, and the limo driver, let him out, whatever, the kids are like cheering and yelling. They're like, oh my God, look at Merrick. He has money. I was like, yeah, for that night, okay? But, like I said, I'm going through some, I said, growing pains. He comes into my room and he's like, hey, Mom, I want to go out with my friends. Now, you know what? I don't like him hanging out late on Sundays because next day is school. So he comes in and he's like, oh, I'm going to go hang out with my friends. And I said, well, be back by 8:20. He says, well, Mom, it's 8:16. I said, you're welcome. And he's like, no, that's not fair. I mean, that is not fair. If I was Jewish, I'd be able to stay out to whatever time I wanted to. And I said, oh, okay, fine. If you want to change religions, you have to follow everything that the religion has, okay? You can't pick and choose what you want to follow. So we're going to have a bar mitzvah. But first we're going to have a bris. Yes, I got the rabbi. Yes, and he's cockeyed. And he even said, I'm the best sports that he ever knew. Yeah, isn't that great? Not only that, I'm going to get a deal, okay? Because he's cross-eyed, so everything is 50% off. And the funny thing is Mr. Know-It-All thinks a bris is a dessert. Yeah, he thinks it's a dessert. Actually, it's my just dessert, so I'm really excited about that. I even brought some balloons to commemorate the experience. You can't miss with a bris. And he's half the man he used to be. Yeah, so that's my time. My name is Carlin Briggs. Thank you.
Carlin, give it up for Carlin Briggs, everyone.